The Killing Fields, one of the best 100 movies ever made. Tell me now. With one of the most important themes. Speaking of killing fields, we use our own weapons here. It's water cannon for parrots, but what can we do? You need this information. I'm joking, of course you don't, but it's just games people play. That's a classic of psychology. Eric Byrne. The many situations in which we place ourselves, including for the killing fields. Now I've got you, son of a bitch. And indeed, speaking of themes, where he interrupted me, it's about killing, it's about human nature, it's about the Khmer Rouge that killed, I don't even know, it's so absurd, and yet so real that it escapes the mind. The mind tries to maybe reject the notion, the truth, really, as it happens now in the United States of Erica. Erica from Eric of Norway. I've read it in Lake Wobegon Days. The US and the continent is more connected with Eric of Norway than with America Vespucci. Then you have the heirs of the very stable genius, so one of them is Eri, why not call it the country of Erica? Where they believe the fool, even when it's clear it was the breaking news of yesterday. Every day there's some breaking news connected with this monster. He paid no taxes, 10 out of 15, and then $750 in 2016 and 2017. There's more to say, but let's try and return. I was just speaking of rejecting the truth, which seems to be the norm today on so many latitudes and longitudes. And with the Khmer Rouge, maybe they killed a third of the population. Was it more? And this is the film looking at it. John Malkovich, when he was young, a photographer. And then I'm afraid I don't know his name, but he's the winner of the Oscar for best actor in a supporting role. The movie went on to win 2 other Oscars, technical though, but it was nominated for best picture, and it is one of the best. As I said, there's no more emotional, real, heartbreaking drama about such a revolting side of humanity. Killing fields in that there were fields with people that had been killed. And if people need arguments against the theory of communism of the extreme left, which is so vilified by, again, the very stable genius, but that's just because he's lying about what's out there and trying to portray him as acceptable, decent when compared with this extreme. But then there's the golden rule of Aristotle. Don't go for the extreme of the left, which is appalling. The Khmer Rouge is an evidence. The genocide perpetrated by the Khmer Rouge, portrayed in The Killing Fields, is a document, an evidence of that, what the extreme left can do, what communists do, Also, we should take China. Termina. With the Uyghur camps, with Tibet, with the jailing of opponents, what they do in Hong Kong, the South China Sea, the list is Taiwan, endless. We've had communism here. We just got rid of some the day before yesterday. We had local elections. And we have the descendants of the Communist Party, the Red Plague, also called. I mean, not officially, of course, they have a different name. It's Democrats and Socialism, Social Democrats. Nonsense. And then, to return, you also have the extreme right, the extreme represented by the man who pays no taxes, the man who lost the most, the man who says he's such a such a wonderful businessman, only he's losing. Only he has $400 million in debt that are due to be paid soon. So I'm laughing. Maybe we have some of those guys when you switch channels. Even here, you have programs with, I don't know what the bail bond sharks, or people who big mustache muscles and who come and tow your truck, take your car from the driveway because you haven't paid. So maybe they do that at the White House. I don't know. No, they can't, because the Secret Service will shoot. That's in a way comical, absurd, grotesque, but that's what the other extreme can do. And Aristotle says don't support the extreme of any kind. In the example I remember from this golden rule, Aristotelian golden rule, because there are other golden rules, of course. One golden rule is love thy neighbor, or treat others as you would have them treat you. So in that example, he refers to this notion of giving all you have. That's not good. That's one extreme, because then you and your family will be in the streets if you give for charity everything. And the other equally bad situation is when you give nothing, you just take. Again, like those members of the cult in the United States of America, the cult of the man who pays no tax. Okay.